all weirdos.
Weird science is the revolution. Weird science is the revolution.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Weird Science Comics YouTube channel, where I'm going to be going through Amazing Spider-Man number 18, tie-in to the dark web. And I keep getting asked why I keep reviewing this dark web crap, and the reason is I'm a glutton for punishment and spicy ramen. Unfortunately, I have to stop eating the spicy ramen because of the horrific sodium content in it, so all I have left is this dark web. It might not be good for my sanity, but at least my blood pressure doesn't go up when I'm reading and wait a minute, it does. It does go up. Why am I doing this? But here's a quick tip before we begin. Get the Nong-Shim Gourmet Spicy Beef Ramen and cook it in coconut milk instead of water, and you will thank me later until the sodium content catches up to you. And before we get into this, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, enable the notifications, and let me know what you thought of Amazing Spider-Man number 18 and the dark web nonsense in the comments below. Let's get to the credits and this bull crap recap. Written by Zeb Wells, pencils by Ed McGuinness, inks by Cliff Rathburn, colors by Marcelo Menyes and Eric Arcienega, letters by VC's Joe Caramagna. And I'll go through this recap. I might end up, putting a little bit of commentary in. Hell has been brought to New York City, right? And to everybody reading this event. And Spider-Man's clone Ben Reilly, a.k.a. Chasm, is to blame. Kind of. Chasm also sent Peter to Limbo, along with J. Jonah Jameson and Robbie Robertson, to act out a twisted reflection of the Daily Bugle, which never really happened. But Peter's heroics in Limbo inspired one of the demons to give up evil and have a go at being a good guy. With the help of some sorcery, a sliver of symbiote, a healthy dose of can-do attitude, and some really, really bad writing, the scrawny demon was transformed into the gallant gargantuan Wreck-Rap. Rolls off the tongue, and not a moment too soon, as Spider-Man's attempted escape with Jonah and Robbie was interrupted by demons emulating some of Spidey's most deadliest foes, the Insidious Six. Meanwhile, all of Chasm's actions were done in tandem with the Queen of Limbo, Madeline Pryor. Madeline, herself a clone of Jean Grey, was able to come to terms with the X-Men and decided to put the stop to the Limbo invasion, much to the chagrin of Ben Reilly, because that's what we get going into this issue. The big thing is Madeline Pryor has made a truce with the X-Men after getting what she wanted from Jean Grey, now calling this whole dark web event kaputs, basically because she's a straight-up bitch. And I mean it because it's true. And she proves it over and over in this issue as well. She actually tells Ben, I got what I wanted, so this thing's over, barely acknowledges that she is royally screwing Ben over. Though, I have to admit, I'm a little bit torn here. I think Ben is being screwed over by Madeline, Zeb Wells, and Marvel in general, but Madeline is putting an end to this dark web nonsense, so I think I might be hashtag Team Madeline. Sorry, Ben, I love you, but you are all about keeping the stupid event going, and I can never be behind that. Now, this whole scene could have dished out some real feels, since Ben and Janine are once again being thrown aside when everyone else gets what they wanted. But this is written by Zeb Wells, so none of it carries any real emotional weight anyway. And if you thought that the stupid jokes would be put aside for this issue, you would be dead wrong. That's what Spider-Man, the Insidious Six, J. Jonah, and Wreck-Rap are for, right? So Peter forms a temporary team up with Wreck-Rap, which I'm telling you, if I have to keep saying this name out loud, I'm going to slap myself. He just comes off as Dark Web's answer to a dime store Deadpool and Venom clothing. They end up fighting the Insidious Six, and it's obvious that Zeb Wells can't think of anything funny besides their names, which aren't even that funny either. And Jonah has a moment, not so much pretending he is a demon. That could have been a nice little bit of commentary if it wasn't a gag, which is appropriate because I usually gag when I'm fed this much crap. While that is going on, Hallows Eve, Janine, uses a mask to turn into Franken Eve and steal Madeline Pryor's Sith, which upgrades Ben, and upgrades is in air quotes, into the Goblin King Chasm, as if Ben Reilly fans haven't been tortured enough with this whole dark web bullcrap, and he heads off to terrorize New York City some more. So who is going to stop him? Madeline Pryor, the X-Men, joined forces with Spider-Man, Wreck Rap, J. Jonah, and Robbie Robertson for a lame cliffhanger that nobody at Wreck Rap seems happy to be in. Wreck Rap. What else can I say? But this Dark Web story sucks. This issue sucks. Though I didn't mind Ed McGuinness's art that much in this issue, I might just be getting used to it. Plus, at one point, I thought it was too much of a cartoony style for a darker event, but this has been a cartoony event. This event has been nothing dark at all except my mood when I'm done. I don't understand why Marvel decided to give Ben Reilly fans this much false hope that their favorite character would be treated with care, and I don't know why anyone except fellow gluttons for punishment would still be reading this garbage. Because of all of that, I'm giving this one a 3.5 out of 10. And again, I think I'm being generous. But hey, we still have the big Dark Web finale to bring it all together and make it all worthwhile, right? I doubt it, but we'll see when that comes out. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Please subscribe to the channel. Like the video, enable the notifications, and let me know what you think in the comments below. I have lost it now. I went against what I thought earlier. My blood pressure is arising. Oh, it's arising, but we'll get out of there. So thanks, everybody, and I'll talk to you all later.
You are all weirdos.
Weird science is the revolution. Weird science is the revolution.